All right, for your in-class work, we got some review on multiplying mixed numbers. This time they're with positive and negatives. So just a couple things before we get started. Remember when we're multiplying with positive and negatives. And I would write this on the top of your paper if I were you. If we are multiplying or dividing and the numbers have the same sign, then it's going to be a positive answer. If they have different signs when you multiply or divide, then your answer is always going to be a negative. So let's take a look right here. First of all, anytime I multiply and mix numbers, step one, we have to make this top heavy. So we go 1 times 4 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So this becomes 5 over 4 times, now we make this top heavy, 2 times 5 is 10, plus 3 is 13. So this now becomes 13 over 5. And then don't forget, it's a negative that goes along with it. First thing I would do is, remember when we're multiplying fractions, see if we can cross cancel. And in this one we can. 5 will go into both of those. 5 goes in there once. 5 goes in there once. I can't cross cancel this way. So 1 times 13 is 13. 4 times 1 is 4. Since we have different signs, this is a positive and that's a negative. It's going to be a negative 13 fourths. When we make it on top heavy, 4 goes into 13 3 times, because that would be 12. We'd have 1 left over, and the bottom stays the same. So it'd be 3 and 1/4. And then, of course, it is negative. Don't forget about that sign as you are doing stuff. So just kind of a quick reminder. First thing, make them top heavy. See if you can cross cancel. Multiply, make them on top heavy. If the signs are the same, it's a positive answer. If the signs are different, it's a negative answer. All right, so now let's look at one of these that has 3 parts to it, or 3 fractions to it. So when I do this, sorry, this went away. So right up here again. So when they have the same signs, it is positive. When they have different signs, it is negative. All right, so let's do this one right here. So we're going to make these top heavy first. So 2 times 2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. So this is going to be a 5 over 2. And then don't forget, it's negative. And then we're going to multiply that by make this top heavy. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. So that is going to become an 8/3 times 1 times 10 is 10, plus 1 is 11. So this becomes 11/10 when we make it top heavy. All right, now I'm going to show you a couple things. First of all, if you want, you could just do these 2 fractions right here first. Let's see, cross cancel. 2 goes into them, 2 goes in there once, 2 goes in there 4 times. And now these 2 fractions, 5 times 4 is 20 over 1 times 3 is 3. Signs are different, so it's a negative 20 times 3. Then we can go through and multiply that now by our last fraction, which is 11/10. I can cross cancel this way. 10 goes into both of them. 10 goes in here once. 10 goes in there twice. We can't cross cancel this way, so this now becomes 22/3. Signs are different, so it's a negative 22/3. Make it on top heavy. 3 goes into 22 7 times, because that would be 21. So we still have 1 left over, and the bottom stays the same. Remember, it was a negative, so don't forget to put your negative on there. It becomes negative 7 1/3. So as you're doing it, just multiply your first 2 fractions, get an answer, then multiply that by your 3rd fraction. So as you are working today, so this is your in-class assignment. Make sure that as you are doing this, that you are finding all the answers at the top of the page so that we know that we are doing this correctly. When you are finished with your in-class assignment, then you can actually work on your homework, which is from the book, on the rest of the Schoology site. Also, I would like to do this for you. I would like to cross off this, this, and this. I already gave the answers here, so we can just kind of cross those off so you don't have quite as much to do. So you now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 questions to do. Make sure that you are showing your work, all right? No calculators. Also, make sure that we're finding our answers up above. Any questions, please feel free to email me. Also, remember, this is not your assignment. This is your in-class assignment, little review, and then you actually have an assignment in the book, which you will see on the Schoology site. Thank you.